Stampin' friends, and welcome to my channel. This is Dee Osburn, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today we're going to make this super cute gnome card for fall, and at the end of the video I will show you a bonus Christmas one like this. So I was inspired by Demonstrator Susie Wood, who made a frame with lots of gnomes on it, spelling out the word believe. So you should check out her video to see how she did that. And I was inspired by her to make a card to send. And so I came up with this. So we're going to do this today, and like I said at the end of the video, there'll be a bonus Christmas one. So if you like this video as you go along, please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you do like it, and leave me a comment. I love to get comments, and I will comment back to everyone who comments to me. So let's get started. Today we'll be using the Gnomes Dies, and they are so cute. Here's some of them, and here are the ones that we're going to use. So in this die set you get a mushroom, and you get to make several gnomes and everything you need to make them. Here that makes a little mushroom and a little bit of grass, and then these pieces make the gnome. So the beard, the hat, his legs, and his nose. And we're also going to use the deckled rectangles die to make this card today. So the first thing that you are going to need is, let's dump all this out. You're going to need a piece of very vanilla, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I also cut another piece of very vanilla at 5 1/4 by 4, because the front of this card is gonna, be a little bit heavy, and so I wanted to make the other side of the card, equal. I wanted to kind of balance it out. So I wanted it to be a little more balanced, giving it more of a quality feel. So, and I just used the same color. Okay, and we'll put that on the inside. You'll write your message there. So then I took some of this textured Chic paper, and if you have not seen this paper, I showed it in one of my previous videos. It is stunning paper. Just absolutely beautiful. I want to use it for everything. I ordered another pack because it's so beautiful. I am just in love with it, and I'm having so much fun playing with it. So I took a piece of the textured Chic Designer Series paper, and I cut it at 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then I took the deckled rectangles die, and I cut the center out. Okay? And I have that piece to use for something else, so that's kind of nice. And that made this really nice frame. Okay, and so we're going to build our gnomes inside. So let me show you what I did for the gnomes. I cut 3 of the beards, and I cut 3 noses. So the kids in the neighborhood are playing outside. They're having so much fun. I can hear them. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there, and I'm going to put a nose on each gnome. Okay, I'm just going to put a nose on each one of these guys. Okay, and I got a nose there and a nose there. Oh, I can hear my dog. We're just having all kinds of great noises today. All right, let me get this last nose here. I'm having a hard time grabbing it. Okay, and we'll put the last nose right there. Okay, and then I cut out some feet, and I used early espresso for the feet. So before I start gluing things together, I want to put my frame on here. So we're going to put a little bit of glue along the edge of the frame, and I'm going to stay on the outside just in case I have to slide the beard of one of these guys in underneath, because, you know, it's going to be a tight fit. So we're going to just put that frame on there, just like that. Make sure it's nice and flush on all sides. Okay, and that it's nice and glued down. So there's my frame. Isn't that cute? All right, so now I'm going to think about that I'm going to have these. See, I'm going to probably have to slide that under there just a little bit. My 3 gnomes. Okay, and I want to see, you know, about the feet. How do I want the feet to go? So I want, I don't want to see, maybe I'll do it like that. I think I'm going to do, all right, let's glue it on here. Let's decide how we want it. Put a little glue on the top of his body. And so you could do it just like that. I can still see a little bit of his body. I'm going to get my tweezers out. Okay, and now we'll do another one. Put a little bit of glue on there. Put this right on top. And if you need your tweezers to kind of help you out, get those out. Took me a while to find them, but I did. Finally. I had put them in a bucket. I use these little tubs for the different projects that I do, and I was using it for another project, so that's where my tweezers were. And now the last one we'll put, oops, it stuck to my finger. Put the gnome together on this last one. Okay, so now I have 3 little gnomes. Aren't they cute? Love the little guys. And now we'll put some hats on there. Okay. We're not going to glue those down yet. We're just looking. We're just playing. Okay. And now I cut out a bunch of hats. And I thought that I kind of know what I want. I think I want this one. And these dies are really nice because they're cut to show you where everything goes. So you can see that the hat goes exactly where the hat goes, right? Okay. And I was thinking maybe this one on this side. And, I could do another one, and I could, I think these two would go really nicely together. So this paper here, this is also the textured Chic paper, because I just loved it, and I thought I'm cutting out some gnome hats with that, because it's just so stinking cute. All right, so now we have our gnomes, so we're going to glue the hats on. So let's do that. We're just going to put a little dab of glue right there, and a little dab of glue right there. And then his hat fits right onto those, onto that, where those lines were. Okay, super cute. I love this textured Chic paper. It's absolutely beautiful. So nice, and it all goes so well together. Look how cute that is. Okay, so now we're ready to move on. So as I was making this card, I thought it needed some, you know, something kind of fallish in the corner here, because I want, you know, that's where I wanted to put my my sentiment. So I took this die from the Sunflowers die set. That's this die set. It's in the annual catalog. And I cut out 3, let me put that down. I cut out 3 leaves, and I cut 2 of them with this same paper, and I'm going to use the other side of it, which is the darker side. So I'll show you this same paper, right? but I used the dark side. And then I took some brushed metallic gold paper, and I cut another one, so I have 3. Then I took some petal pink, because that's one of the colors in this paper, and I stamped Autumn Wishes. That is from the Fond of Autumn stamp set. Here's our Autumn Wishes. And I stamped it in Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to take some glue dots here, and I'm going to take your pick tool, and I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of the very bottom of the leaf, and I want one to go this way, and so I'm going to put the point of it right down there in the corner and push that glue dot down. Then I'm going to do the same thing, put the glue dot at the very base, and I want this one to go this way. Okay, you know what, but before I do that, I almost got ahead of myself here. Before I do that, I have to put my gnomes in. Okay, so I have my leaves ready to roll. But let's go ahead and put our gnomes in. Okay, so we're going to put a little glue on the back of these gnomes. Okay, so that they're movable, because we're going to need to slide this one under just a touch. Okay, and put him, turn his body a little bit, put him down right there. And then we're going to put our, probably should put the, I would say when you do this yourself, start with the middle one, because that way you know where the midline is, and you can gauge where the other 2 gnomes go. Excuse me. All right, there we go. Some glue on that one. And we're just going to slide him under there too. Okay, just a tiny bit. So, and the glue gives you that little bit of extra maneuverability. So, love, love, love the glue. I put him on a little crooked. His feet, his body's not straight with his feet. Okay, make sure his body is straight. I mean, he'll be a tiny bit off. That's okay. And the same for this one. Well, maybe we'll slant this one that way, just a touch. Okay, now it looks like I need a little bit more glue on the hats for them to stick down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Put the hats down. And it's okay if they go up into the frame a little bit. It's okay. All right, so now I can put my leaves back on. There we go. And then the last one, the gold one, I'm going to put my glue dot at the base of the leaf. And I want this one to come out this way. But I don't want it to hang over the edge of the card because, you know, it won't go in the envelope if I do that. All right, so now I'm going to put my sentiment on here, and I want the sentiment popped up. So I'm going to put some glue dots on there. Okay, there's one. And there's 2. I think two glue dots is plenty. And I cut this one flush and I made this one slanted because I wanted it to nestle up in there like that. So, and then I just wanted that side to have a little bit of, you know, style to it. So there we go. I think we're going to put a little bling on here. He's a little crooked. Okay, so let's get some little rhinestones, and I think I'm going to put clear rhinestones on here. Actually, I'm going to use, I got these, I believe these came in the Christmas or birthday card organizer kit, and you get a whole bunch of these, and I haven't used them all. And I think I want to use these. So we're going to put one right here. And we're going to put one right there. we'll put one right there. And let's put one right there. I'm going to say, I think that's super cute. I want to put two more though. I'm going to put one right there and one right there. Although you can't really see them. Where'd that one go? There it is. Can't see those two that well, but they are there, and you can see them. So there we have it, Autumn Wishes. Now I'm going to show you a bonus card that I did. I loved this card so much that I thought, wouldn't a Christmas one be so cute? So let me show you that. So for the Christmas gnome one, isn't it cute? I used the same layout, but I used the Boughs of Holly designer series paper from the mini catalog, and I cut out the frame. I used a garden green card base, again cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 with my white piece inside, 5 1/4 by 4. And then I cut out my gnomes exactly like I did the other one, and I cut some of the Boughs of Holly paper, and I used the decorated pines dies to cut this piece out. And I used garden green ink. And this sentiment, you could use any sentiment, but this one came from the tree, what is it called? Trees for Sale stamp set, Christmas greetings, or you could do Merry Christmas, or you could do whatever you want. So, and I used the same, what do you call those? Sequins that I did for the other cards. So here's the two cards. So cute. I just love them. There's the fall one. I'm not sure which one I like better. I love them both. They're the same but different, you know? So for autumn, for fall, and then for Christmas. Aren't they cute? Lots of different sets here, utilizing all the things that you have and making something kind of fun, right? So I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that it inspires you to make something with your gnomes, or get the gnomes if you don't have them, and create something fun and festive. So thanks for watching, and I do hope that you'll come back and see me, and have a great rest of your day.